Today we'll be going over Phase Double Special Heroes banner for June 2024. We'll be doing a brief overview of all 8 units and discuss what fun skills are available. Reminder that in a couple days we have a new Emblem Ring hero joining the game. I would highly advise waiting to see what new game-breaking unit or skills we get next. In the red group, we have Halloween Cedo and Wind Tribe Dogger. Blue has Ninja Zelius and Harmonic Igrene and Luis. Green has Winter Dimitri and Duo Valentine's Lyon and Erica. Colorless has Duo Wind Tribe Kago / Orochi and Valentine's Mark. First up is Halloween Cedo, who's our sole 4-star focus unit. He'll get that extra raid for himself. Cedo's a red mage infantry dancer. He has great speed but low defenses. He'll have the basic dance refresh ability, which is always nice. For extra support, Cedo's pumpkin stem plus tome grants +6 attack and res field buffs within 2 spaces every turn. It then has bonus doubler 4 built into the weapon for combat. With our new tier 4 wave skills, Pumpkin Stem can allow a unit to buff 3 stats to everyone within 2 spaces. If you have other infantry allies though, infantry no follow 3 can give the no follow up status to them as well. For his A skill, Cedo has attack and finish 3, which was rare. However, our newest demote Leonardo also has this skill. It is worth noting, Halloween Cedo is in the Divine Codes 5 shop, so if you just want a copy, then he's a relatively cheap pickup there. Our other red unit is Wind Tribe Dogger. She's a speedy sword cavalier whose B skill gives her the classic Pathfinder ability, and it also grants Pathfinder to her support partner. That B skill also inflicts speed and Demon's Devos and gives full no follow. From her weapon, Dogger gets accelerated specials, 40% DR for 1 hit, and bread type cooldown. She then gets bonus doubler, except if the foe has higher field buff values, Dagger will actually use those instead to buff up. At the same time, Dogger inflicts Devos in combat to cancel out the foe's field buffs. For fodder, Dogger has the excellent attack and speed clash 4 and alarm attack and speed. You can get both tier 4 skills if you use a Hans to get that rouse attack and speed 3 first. Next up, our blue group has Ninja Zelius. He's a lance armor, min-max for low speed. Zelius' Scarlet Spear is a slaying, dual phase brave lance. It grants bonus attack and inflicts attack devils based on the foe's attack stat. It gives 30% DR for all hits and heals 7 HP after combat. His upgraded Lightless Luna is still a stronger Luna special, but it has the armored special's unpierceable 40% DR effect if a special is ready in combat. This works on melee or ranged, and Zelius comes with distant defense and res solo to use it. Skill is only on him so far. To abuse his special, he comes with Special Fighter 4, which is kinda rare. It was only found Winter Black Knight. He then has Assault Troop to be a mobile player phase arm unit, kinda like the Edo guards. Next up is Harmonic Igrene and Luis. This Igrene is a blue infantry archer with high attack and speed. On turn 1, her Sandglass bow gives -2 cooldown, and every turn Igrene gives infantry and armor allies within 2 spaces, +1 movement, and the cannot be slowed by terrain status. Pretty wild support. On top of this, Igrene has accelerated specials, bonus attack and speed, true damage based on attack that does work on AoE specials, and then when specials do trigger, Igrene adds a percentage of her speed stat based on her max special cooldown value. Duo Igrene is an AoE special monster. Not only will she pre-charge her AoE, but if you proc Blazing Wind, it grants extra damage equal to 40% speed and 15% attack. She comes with Pulse Up Blades, which grants attack and speed field buffs that top out at +6 by turn 3. Every turn though, it grants -1 cooldown, so eventually any infantry ally can charge their special. If the AoE wasn't enough, Igrene has speed and defense tempo 4 for half tier piercing on her basic attack. She then has Flash Sparrow for extra cooldown to help recharge her AoE for the next phase. If you need even more damage, her Harmonic Scale grants Resonance Blades, Treachery, and Desperation. It's just all damage. While Duo Igrene has incredible fodder and the only unit with pulse up so far, her movement support and AoE special output can be pretty scary. Moving on to green, this group is insane. First up, Winter Dimitri, one of our A Hero Rises top 4 banner units. This Dimitri is an Axe Cavalier with some scary damage potential. His weapon has Kanto 2, slaying, and every turn Dimitri gives himself attack and speed field buffs and that no follow-up status. In combat, he gains bonus stats based on his speed, heals 7 HP after combat, and can get up to -3 instant cooldown based on movement of the initiator. If Dimitri has 4 positive statuses, he always gets -3 cooldown. From his B skill, he has his classic true damage equal to 25% attack, he gets 40% DR for first attacks, and after combat inflicts -6 to all stats on foes within 3 spaces. On top of this, Dimitri gains Vantage and Dodge statuses. With Panic Smoke 4, that will grant full penalty doubler, so when initiating, Dimitri can potentially proc his no quarter special immediately. After deleting someone in the enemy phase, he has Vantage, gains instant cooldown to proc no quarter again, and with 4 statuses, he triggers attack and speed prime 4's distant counter effect. Very cheesy stuff, and no quarter is a popular scale to fodder due to its deer piercing capabilities. Doesn't do the most damage, but DR piercing is just that important. No cord is inheritable by sword, lance, and axe units, only armors can use it. Our next unit needs no introduction. Duo Valentine's Lyon and Erica have been tearing it up since release. Only recently has a counter been introduced. Now this Lyon is a green mage cav with low speed, high attack and res. His tome has Kanto 1, Slaying, and similar to Legend of Camilla, Lyon inflicts a huge amount of instant damage if he's facing blue units or has higher res than the foe. He gains a good amount of bonus stats and has half DR piercing as well. From his unique A skill, Lyon gets +9 to every stat except speed. If he has higher res than the foe, they cannot make a counter attack. After initiating, Lyon inflicts a turn-ending status on the fastest foe within 3 spaces. In summoner duels, the foe immediately ends their turn. From their duel skill, inflict that same turn-ending status on all foes in cardinal directions. This status ability has made Lyon a nightmare. He's a player phase for Mortis and can gain sweep protection if you don't beat his high res. On top of this, Lyon deals a ton of instant damage and has a cultist strike to stack even more pain. Instant damage has gotten a direct counter though with the new Breath of Life 4C skill. It is possible to mitigate the healing with Fatal Smoke 4 and potentially just stacking a ton of defense, but there is an answer to that instant damage shenanigans now. For his last skill, Lyon is the only unit with Insight, Attack, and Res, self-boss, and extra stats when you initiate. I would say those Wave 4C skills do give Insight some competition. For colorless, Valentine's Myrrh is also back. She's a colorless armored dragon. Her Loving Breath has Slang and Distant counter. Myrrh gains bonus attack, inflicts attack deals based on the number of allies nearby. She has Breath type cooldown, heals 7 HP after combat, and built-in Dragon Wall %DR. Her unique C skill grants +6 defense res, field bonus, and Warp Bubble to Myrrh and her support partner. If no support is present, the highest defense ally nearby gets these spells instead. Warp Bubble is very powerful, and this Myrrh can pass it along to another unit now. For other combative perks, Myrrh has Guard, half DR piercing, and to use with distant counter, she has Far Save. For fodder, Myrrh has 2 skills to herself. Defensive Res Scout 4 is the pure tanking scout option, and Canny Fighter is the magical damage version of Weaving Fighter, aka Wary Fighter 4. Fallout Prevention with very high % DR values with sustained healing as well. Myrrh also has Armored Beacon, which is the bonfire with ranged unpierceable %DR. This does stack with Emblem Mike. Last unit for today is Dual Wind Tribe, Kago and Orochi, high attack and speed dagger cavalier. This Kago has Kanto distance for long range retreating. She has Slaying, bonus attack and speed based on speed, no guard, and 50% DR for 1 hit. Kago can stack %DR with Remote Sparrow, and her counterattack will deal true damage based on the damage she reduces. From her dual skill, she can get -1 cooldown, +1 movement, and a low status. This dual skill recharges every 3rd turn. If Kago can follow up while tanking a hit, she can proc Lethality. Disarm Trap 4 gives offense in a follow-up to ensure doubles, and can counter those 8th rate trap tiles. Last skill Kago has is Colorless Feud if you need to counter certain support units or just prevent a colorless combatant from getting buffed up even further. That will be it for June's Double Special Heroes banner. As usual, a tempting offering of seasonal units and an opportunity for a couple rare skills. Before you summon, I would really wait a couple days because soon we're going to see our next Emblem hero. If you've been playing this year, I feel like it's been obvious that the Emblem rings are just too powerful to ignore. Not even including the combative power of the unit, the engage mechanic is insane and quite literally game changing for basically any build. I expect another crazy ability and you only need a single copy of the Emblem hero to use it. With that said, both emblems have also brought over fun inheritable skills from Engage. I'm curious to see what's going to come next. If the next emblem hero wasn't already enticing, we still have Summer Banner number 2 coming in July. Wouldn't I be surprised if our emblem hero was accompanied by some Engage characters. Very rough orb saving season at the moment. If you are going to be summoning, I wish you good luck. Thank you for watching though, and I will see you guys in the next video.